Okay, here's second test yourself. Nice straightforward one to begin with. Well, not as straightforward as before, but still fairly straightforward. What happened to the x? It got times by 8. Then we had 10 added to it, and then it was divided by 4. So how do we undo that? We have to times by 4 minus the 10 divided by 8. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, we want to times by 4 up here. So I'm going to put big brackets around these because I want to times by 4. I want to times by 4. So 4 on the top goes with a 4 on the bottom. So I'm left with 10 plus 8x equals what is minus 4 times 56, minus 224. Okay, we've done that. Now we need to take away the 10. That's the next thing to do. Take away 10 from both sides. So 10 minus 10 goes, we're left with 8x equals now minus 224 minus another 10 is minus 234. So we've done that. Last thing, divide by 8. Divide by 8, divide by 8. 8 on 8 goes, we're left with x is equal to, divide by 8, and we get minus 29.25. That's done. Okay, over here to B. So remember, you can read it and pause it and try it yourself and then check and see how you go. So this one, I'll use a different colour to show what happens. Use that for the, remember this is connected to this. The minus 5 is connected to what's inside the brackets. And the other thing to remember is that the number out in front is a negative. So you need to be able to look at that and go, the number at the front here is minus 5, okay? So that's a really common error that people make, is they forget that minus sign. So that makes this one tricky already. So let's go. Now that 18p has got nothing to do with the brackets, so we're just going to leave it sitting there. Now this is minus 5, remember there's a times there. It's minus 5 times 2p, which is minus 10p. Now, minus 5 times minus 1 is plus 5 equals minus 13. So we need to bring together like terms if we can, which we can because these are like terms. So 18p minus 10p is 8p plus 5 equals minus 13. Now, undo this by taking 5 away from both sides. Left with 8p is equal to minus 13 minus another 5 is minus 18, divide by 8, divide by 8, p is equal to minus 18 divided by 8, which you can write as minus 2 1/4 or minus 2.25. How'd you go?